Did you guys really do a little pep talk thing last night? Or?
We really did. Yeah. Me, Juwan, and Zach were together. Bull and James are on their way back from working out with the Titans. But, we just said, hey, let's come together, have a good workout, show the continuity, and we did.
What did you elect to do, and what did you kind of skip, I guess, today?
I did everything except for the 40 and the bench press. And I think I didn't do anything but help myself today. I showed how athletic I was. I vertical jumped to 31. I broad jumped to 9.4, which would have been like the second best at the combine. So I think I'm showing that I'm healthy. People talking about knee issues, I'm fine.
You're probably taller than most guys can vertical jump, aren't you? You're.
Yeah, I'm 6'5" and 3/4, I think, and I vertical jumped to 31. So.
Did you skip the other things because you did them in the combine? Or?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Hard to get a read out here. I mean, when you're at practice for Tennessee, you're getting feedback from coaches every day, good and bad.
Right.
Here, a little bit different.
But you mean as far as
they're not really.
I mean, coaches, they don't really too much give you their feed. But people tell you stuff that they read off the internet. But that stuff right there doesn't really mean anything. You really don't know anything until draft day. To be real with you, I don't know what I have faith that I'm gonna be a first rounder. I'll continue to say that until it doesn't happen, and I believe it's gonna happen. But either way it goes, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling healthy, and I believe I'm gonna have a good career.
Are you excited that there are this many NFL teams? I mean, every NFL team is represented. Juwan was talking about how many offensive line coaches were here. Does that encourage you, knowing that you guys are here as a unit?
Of course. It shows how much work we put in. 2012, we were hands down one of the best O-lines in the country. Last year, we were, had some ups and downs, but we were. And this has just been a tight unit, and we've worked for everything that we've gotten. So we deserve it.
Tiny, what's it going to be like? I mean, you say you feel like you're going to be a first rounder. Was there much out here you could do to improve on that, or what did you try to show them out here today?
I tried to show them that I was healthy. The knock is mean that he's not healthy, his knee's hurting. So, the stuff like the vertical jump and the broad jump shows that I'm explosive. Like I said, the 9.4 broad would have been the second best at the combine. The 31-inch vert would have been the second or third best at the combine. So, I mean, it's showing that I got my explosiveness back. I'm getting healthy, and I'm just getting healthier week by week. And I'm just, wherever I go, I'm going to compete and try to get me a spot.
Once you make camp, how much do you think things will step up for you as far as what you've seen at the college level and what you might anticipate in the NFL?
It's a job from 8 to 6 o'clock at night. I was talking to the Saints last night. They said the difference is it's a job. You're here at 8 o'clock. You're not there on time. You get fined. So it's a job. I just look, and this is what I love doing. I love playing ball. I love being in the locker room with my teammates. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the challenge.
How many questions have you been getting about that knee when you talk to teams?
Everybody asked me about it, but I told them the same thing all the time. It's getting healthy. It's healthy, and it's getting healthier. And I mean, like I said, you don't jump a 9.4 broad jump when you have a bummed out knee. So my knee's good.
How many NFL teams have you talked to? I mean, just in general, like about not necessarily the knee thing, but just
maybe about 18.
No kidding. Yeah,
about 16, 18.
And then they're calling you on a regular basis, or
there's teams that'll call me. At the combine, we had our sit downs. Had teams that called me. I'm working out with a few teams, going to visit a couple as well.
Tiny, when you talk about that knee, what percentage would you say you played at last year on that, and how far have you come from maybe?
You want to know the truth?
Yeah.
Last year I was about 65% on that knee. That's why I felt like I wasn't as productive. But now I'm healthy. If I was this healthy during the season, first team All-American.
It's been quite some time since one school's had four offensive linemen drafted in the same year. What would it mean to y'all if y'all were able to get that?
It means a lot, man. It's really emotional because Juwan and those guys, they came in the year before me, and I just came in the lineup the year after. But going through all the coaching changes and sticking together and continuity, the brotherhood, that's what means more than anything. And just to see it pay off, it's special.
How many workouts have you got planned coming up?
Workouts, I got about 3 or 4 workouts.
Is anyone in particular showing more interest?
It's hard to say who's showing more interest because I've talked to guys who've done it. Alshon Jeffries, who was a receiver at South Carolina, we had the same age, and he was like, man, I had like 2 workouts and visited like 3 teams. And he's one of the best receivers in the league right now. So he was like, it doesn't really matter. Some teams just don't want to show their cards. So I don't know. We'll see as time goes along.
Sounds like you felt you really had something to prove today, just in terms of the explosiveness.
I did, and I showed that. I showed that on the jumps down back, and I'm explosive.
You think now first round is realistic?
I think it is realistic. I think that, there's always going to be teams that are going to knock you, but I think there's teams that, they say, hey, we can work with them, you know what I'm saying, just because of the salary cap anyways.
Do you pick, a lot of the mock drafts had you as a first rounder before the season, after the season, it kind of had you kind of second round guy. Do you notice those things? And
people tell me. And I ain't going to lie to you, I'm human. Did it affect me at one point? It did. I'm like, man, because I know I'm better than that. But, I'm a man of faith. I just prayed about it. I was like, Lord, I know you got me. I'm going to, keep the faith, keep doing what I'm doing, and that's, working hard, and it's paid dividends, and now I'm back.
What
am I doing for draft week? Well, I haven't heard anything about New York. If I don't, I'm going to be at home in Nashville with my family and my friends. I told them they can watch the draft. I'll probably be upstairs watching Batman or something until a team calls me. So when they call me, that's why I know I'll let everybody else stress about it while I'm cool.
Who's your agent?
Eugene Parker.
Would you use those mock drafts and all this stuff on there, the internet, as fuel as you prepare for something?
Because people bring it to my attention. So yes, I guess I use it as fuel because I know you name off the top 3 tackles. I'm not name dropping. I'm just saying Greg Robinson, Jake Matthews, Taylor Lewan. Then from there it's just, all right, who is it? Who's the next guy? So I look at these guys. I watch their film, I analyze their film, and I watch my film. I'm like, okay, what can I do better? And as far as the measurables, I've shown that I'm back. Everything that Greg Robinson did, I was able to do that, except for running 4. He ran a 4.8 down street, so I can't do that. But everything else that he's able to do, I can do. And just showing that I am a top tier tackle, and I think that the cream will rise to the top. So I'm just going to continue to work hard.
Not many guys ran with you today.
No, just him and Taylor Lewan, I believe. So.
What's this process been like for you? I know have you done a lot of individual stuff, or are you kind of waiting for that?
I'm doing some individual stuff this week, and next week. Sat down with some teams, ate dinner with some teams. It's been fun so far. The only thing that's been stressful is that you have no control over anything. You don't know what teams are really thinking. One team may say they have interest in you, and they may not. The team that shows you the least interest may be the most interested in you. So, we'll see over time what happens. So I'm not stressed.
A lot of the mock drafts I've seen, guys don't have a clue where you're going to go. It's kind of polarizing. So what are your expectations, and how do you handle that mental approach going into it?
My expectation is first round, like I said. Nobody knows. I'm saying everybody's pretty sure where all these, other guys are going that have been slotted as first rounders. But I've heard just from people that come to me, like, man, this guy's got you in the top 20. This guy's got you in the top 25. Oh, now you're in the top 50. So it fluctuates. You never really know. But I'm just going to keep my faith and just continue to move forward. So.
It wasn't that long ago that you were going through the recruiting process to decide where you're going to play college ball. Mm-hmm. That's where they're trying to impress you. Now it's on you to impress them. How different is that dynamic?
It's really different because, for us, in high school, it's all about what you did on the field. Now it's what you did on the field, what type of person you are, what type of character does this guy have? Can we have him in our locker room? How can he produce? What's his upside? There's so much that goes into it. So you really got to be on your P's and Q's. People are always watching you. The social media, they said people are watching you even when you don't know. Even when I'm around here, I'm watching my mannerisms, how I carry myself, because every little thing that I do, I know that there's eyes on me. Somebody's looking at me. So just really, the difference is just making sure that I carry myself as a pro and just continue to better myself as a pro.
Having gone through the combine experience, did that make you more relaxed for today, or did it make you more fired up for the fact that there were some questions some people wanted you to answer?
Fired up. Because when I jumped the 31 vert and the 34 broad jump, I was ecstatic. I was excited. I was like, yeah, I'm back. So it felt good to see myself get back to where I'm known to be explosive.
How much? When you say they start poking and prodding you, how much do they ask you about anything that's going on with your knee or muscles or anything like that? How much do they poke around about that stuff?
Everybody's asking me about it, But like I said, I feel healthy as I've been. I feel good. I can go in there and pick 300 pounds plus on my back and do it for reps. And that's all that matters, And then you let your overall athleticism take over, And I've been blessed with that. So.
I know not all y'all are working out together every day, but to go through drills like today with the guys you've played with for like 3 years,
Mm-hmm.
how neat of a thing is that? You look at that, like maybe Dallas Thomas went by himself,
Yeah.
in the past, and now y'all, there's all y'all out here.
It's fun because we get to break it down with our OLP chant. We went over there and did our pregame warm up like we always do, and it was just like, hey, one last time together before we split up.
How much of your plans for the next few weeks do you have set that in terms of you know, I'm going here, people are working me out here? How much do you know about that?
I have a couple workouts, a few visits, as far as I know of right now. After that, I look forward to relaxing my mind and just sitting back and seeing where I go.
Do you know when you shut it down and just get ready?
I don't know. I don't know when I will, because teams could call me anytime and be like, "Hey, Antonio, we want to work you out." You know, so I'm gonna stay on 10 until the draft. Until May 8th, I'm gonna be on 10. So
What's the plan for the draft day?
I haven't heard anything about New York, so I'll probably just be in Nashville.
Just a home with family on the couch, just relaxing?
I'll let them stay downstairs and stress out. I'm gonna go upstairs and watch Batman. So
All the adversity y'all went through, all different position coaches and things like that, head coaches. How can that help prepare you for what you're going through now, or does it have any effect?
I mean, you never know who's gonna be in that locker room, who's gonna be upstairs coaching you in the league. It's a result-driven business. You never know who's gonna be there. So, you know, I think that it's prepared us as far as, you know, just the nature of the business. So, you know, however it goes, wherever I go, I'll be ready for any change that comes at me. So.
Have y'all shared notes about interviews you've done, workouts you've done? I mean, you have four or five linemen going through the same process.
Yes, we have, and it's been very interesting. There's been some funny stories as well. You know, of things that we've all gone through. You know, through the process, questions that have been asked. But it's all been fun so far. You know, at the end of the day, you know, when you look at the big picture, we're about to get paid to play a game that we love. You know what I'm saying? You're playing a game. At the end of the day, it's still a game. So I'm just thankful for that.